we often find ourselves questioning the deeper meanings of our existence and the challenges we encounter. These challenges, or spiritual tests, are not mere obstacles, but profound opportunities for growth and understanding. As a spiritual guru, I have witnessed countless individuals grappling with these tests, each unique yet universally significant. Let's begin by examining the nature of these spiritual tests. They come in various forms: emotional, physical, mental, and relational. Each test is a mirror reflecting our innermost fears, desires, and truths. They are designed to push us beyond our comfort zones, compelling us to confront aspects of ourselves that we might otherwise ignore. For instance, when you face a situation that triggers intense anger or frustration, it is not the external circumstance that is the real test, but your response to it. This test challenges you to master your emotions, to find a place of peace and understanding within the storm.
Click subscribe to this channel to get more profound spiritual lessons.
One fundamental spiritual test is the test of patience. In a world where instant gratification is the norm, the ability to wait, to endure, and to trust in the process is a rare virtue. Patience teaches us to surrender to the flow of life, to understand that everything unfolds in its own time. When you are impatient, you are essentially resisting the natural order, wanting things to happen on your terms. But life has its rhythm, its timing, and its wisdom. Ask yourself, how often have you let impatience rob you of your peace? How often have you missed the beauty of the present moment because you were fixated on the future? Another profound test is the test of forgiveness. Holding on to grudges and past hurts weighs heavily on the soul. Forgiveness is not about condoning the actions of others, but about freeing yourself from the chains of resentment. It is an act of self-love and liberation. When you forgive, you release the toxic energy that hinders your spiritual growth. Reflect on your life. Who have you not forgiven? What burdens are you carrying that you could release if you chose forgiveness? The test of faith is equally significant. Faith is the belief in something greater than oneself, a trust in the unseen and the unknown. It is easy to have faith when things are going well, but the true test comes in times of hardship and uncertainty. Faith asks you to trust that there is a higher purpose, a divine plan, even when you cannot see it. It requires you to let go of control and surrender to a greater wisdom. Consider, how strong is your faith when you are faced with trials? Can you trust in the journey even when the path is unclear? The test of humility is another cornerstone of spiritual growth. Humility is the recognition that we are all part of a larger whole, that no one is inherently superior or inferior. It is the understanding that we are all students in the school of life, each with our own lessons to learn. Pride and ego often lead us astray, creating separation and conflict. True humility fosters connection and compassion. It allows you to see the divine in yourself and others. Think about your interactions. How often do you act from a place of humility? How often do you let ego dictate your actions? The test of love is perhaps the most challenging and rewarding. Love in its truest form is unconditional and selfless. It transcends personal desires and attachments. To love unconditionally is to see beyond the surface, to recognize the soul in everyone. It is to offer kindness and compassion without expecting anything in return. This test often comes in the form of difficult relationships, where your capacity to love is stretched and tested. Ask yourself, how do you express love? Is your love conditional, or can you love without expectation? As we navigate these spiritual tests, it is essential to cultivate self-awareness. Self-awareness allows you to observe your thoughts, emotions, and actions without judgment. It is the foundation of personal growth and transformation. Through self-awareness, you can identify the patterns and beliefs that hold you back and consciously choose to change them. It is a continuous practice, a commitment to knowing yourself deeply and honestly. In this journey of self-discovery, it is also important to remember that we are not alone. We are all interconnected, and our growth is intertwined with the growth of others. Community and support are vital in facing spiritual tests. Sharing your experiences, seeking guidance, and offering support to others can create a powerful synergy of healing and growth. We are here to uplift and inspire each other, to walk this path together. Now let's consider the practical aspects of navigating these tests. Meditation and mindfulness are powerful tools for cultivating inner peace and clarity. They help you stay grounded and present, allowing you to respond to challenges with wisdom and grace. Regular practice can enhance your self-awareness and deepen your spiritual connection. Gratitude is another transformative practice. It shifts your focus from what is lacking to what is abundant in your life. Gratitude opens your heart and aligns you with the positive energies of the universe. By acknowledging and appreciating the blessings in your life, you create a space for more blessings to flow. Service to others is a profound way to transcend your own struggles. When you help others, you shift your perspective and connect with the essence of humanity. Acts of kindness and compassion not only benefit those you serve, but also uplift your spirit. Service is a reminder that we are all part of a greater whole and that our actions have a ripple effect. Reflect on your own life. What are the spiritual tests you are currently facing? How are you responding to them? Are you resisting, or are you embracing them as opportunities for growth? Each test is a gift, a chance to evolve and elevate your consciousness. By facing them with courage, humility, and love, you can transform your life and inspire others to do the same. As we continue this exploration, let's delve deeper into the nuances of these spiritual tests and how they shape our journey. Remember, the goal is not to achieve perfection, but to grow and learn. Every step you take, every challenge you face, brings you closer to your true self. Let us embrace this journey with an open heart and a willing spirit, knowing that each test is a step towards greater wisdom and enlightenment. Now let's move on to the second part of our exploration. We have discussed the nature of spiritual tests and their significance in our journey of growth. Let's delve deeper into the practical aspects of navigating these tests and the wisdom they impart. The insights we gain from these experiences are invaluable, and they guide us towards a more harmonious and fulfilling life. One crucial aspect of navigating spiritual tests is developing emotional resilience. Emotional resilience is the ability to adapt to and recover from adversity. It involves recognizing and managing your emotions, maintaining a positive outlook, and finding meaning in difficult experiences. Emotional resilience is not about suppressing your feelings, but about understanding and working through them. When you face a spiritual test, acknowledge your emotions and allow yourself to feel them fully. This process of acceptance and understanding strengthens your emotional resilience. Another key aspect is cultivating a growth mindset. A growth mindset is the belief that you can develop your abilities and overcome challenges through effort and perseverance. It is the opposite of a fixed mindset, which sees abilities as static and unchangeable. When you approach spiritual tests with a growth mindset, you view them as opportunities to learn and grow rather than as insurmountable obstacles. This mindset empowers you to take proactive steps towards personal development and spiritual growth. Let's consider the test of patience in more detail. Patience is not just about waiting. It is about maintaining a state of calm and trust during the waiting period. When you find yourself in a situation that requires patience, take a step back and breathe. Remind yourself that everything happens in its own time, and that rushing the process will not yield better results. Engage in activities that bring you peace and joy while you wait. This practice of patience can transform your experience from one of frustration to one of peace and acceptance. Forgiveness, as we discussed earlier, is a powerful spiritual test. It requires you to let go of anger and resentment and to embrace compassion and understanding. Forgiveness is a journey, and it starts with the decision to forgive. Begin by acknowledging the hurt and allowing yourself to feel the pain. Then, shift your focus to the lessons you have learned from the experience. Recognize that holding on to grudges only harms you, and that forgiveness is a gift you give to yourself. Take small steps towards forgiveness, and with time, you will find that the burden of resentment lifts, and you experience a profound sense of freedom. The test of faith calls for unwavering trust in a higher power and the greater plan of the universe. Faith is not blind belief. It is a deep-seated trust that everything happens for a reason and that you are guided and supported. Strengthening your faith involves practices that connect you with your spiritual essence, such as meditation, prayer, and contemplation. Surround yourself with people who uplift and inspire you. Seek out spiritual teachings and wisdom that resonate with you. These practices will help you build a strong foundation of faith that will carry you through life's challenges. Humility, as we explored, is the recognition of our interconnectedness and the acknowledgement that we are all students of life. Practicing humility involves letting go of the need to be right or superior and embracing a mindset of openness and learning. When you encounter situations that challenge your ego, remind yourself that everyone has their own journey and that we are all equal in the eyes of the universe. Approach each interaction with a spirit of curiosity and respect. This practice of humility will deepen your connections with others and enrich your spiritual journey. Love in its highest form is unconditional and selfless. It transcends personal desires and attachments and seeks the well-being of others. Practicing unconditional love involves seeing beyond the surface and recognizing the divine essence in everyone. It requires you to let go of judgments and to offer kindness and compassion without expecting anything in return. When you find yourself in challenging relationships, remind yourself that love is a choice. Choose to respond with love, even when it is difficult. This practice of unconditional love will transform your relationships and elevate your spiritual consciousness. Self-awareness, as we discussed, is the foundation of personal growth. It involves observing your thoughts, emotions, and actions without judgment and gaining a deeper understanding of yourself. Cultivating self-awareness requires regular reflection and introspection. Set aside time each day to check in with yourself. Ask yourself, what am I feeling? What thoughts are occupying my mind? How am I responding to my experiences? This practice of self-awareness will help you identify patterns and beliefs that hold you back and allow you to make conscious choices that align with your highest self. Community and support are vital in navigating spiritual tests. We are all interconnected, and our growth is intertwined with the growth of others. Seek out a supportive community where you can share your experiences and seek guidance. Surround yourself with people who uplift and inspire you. Offer your support to others and accept support when it is offered to you. This sense of community and connection will provide you with the strength and encouragement you need to face your spiritual tests. Meditation and mindfulness are powerful tools for navigating spiritual tests. They help you stay grounded and present, allowing you to respond to challenges with wisdom and grace. Regular meditation practice enhances your self-awareness and deepens your spiritual connection. Set aside time each day for meditation, even if it is just a few minutes. Focus on your breath and allow yourself to be fully present in the moment. This practice of meditation and mindfulness will cultivate inner peace and clarity, helping you navigate your spiritual tests with ease. Gratitude is another transformative practice that can help you navigate spiritual tests. It shifts your focus from what is lacking to what is abundant in your life. Gratitude opens your heart and aligns you with the positive energies of the universe. Start a gratitude journal and write down 3 things you are grateful for each day. Take a moment each day to acknowledge and appreciate the blessings in your life. This practice of gratitude will create a space for more blessings to flow and will enhance your spiritual growth. Service to others is a profound way to transcend your own struggles and navigate spiritual tests. When you help others, you shift your perspective and connect with the essence of humanity. Acts of kindness and compassion not only benefit those you serve, but also uplift your spirit. Look for opportunities to serve others in your daily life. Offer a kind word, a helping hand, or a listening ear. This practice of service will remind you of the interconnectedness of all beings and will elevate your spiritual consciousness. Reflect on your own life. What spiritual tests are you currently facing? How are you responding to them? Are you resisting, or are you embracing them as opportunities for growth? Each test is a gift, a chance to evolve and elevate your consciousness. By facing them with courage, humility, and love, you can transform your life and inspire others to do the same. We have explored the nature of spiritual tests and practical ways to navigate them. Let's delve deeper into the wisdom that these tests impart and how they shape our journey towards spiritual enlightenment. The insights we gain from these experiences are invaluable and guide us towards a more harmonious and fulfilling life. One of the profound lessons that spiritual tests teach us is the importance of surrender. Surrender is not about giving up or being passive. It is about letting go of the need to control and trusting in the flow of life. When you face a spiritual test, acknowledge that there are forces greater than yourself at play. Surrender to the process and trust that everything is unfolding as it should. This practice of surrender will bring you peace and allow you to navigate your tests with grace and ease. Another important lesson is the power of intention. Intention is the driving force behind your actions and experiences. When you set a clear intention, you align your energy with your desired outcome. When you face a spiritual test, set an intention for how you want to navigate it. Focus on what you want to achieve, rather than what you want to avoid. This practice of setting intentions will empower you to take proactive steps towards overcoming your challenges and achieving your goals. The lesson of presence is equally significant. Presence is the ability to be fully engaged in the present moment, without being distracted by the past or the future. When you face a spiritual test, bring your attention to the here and now. Focus on what is happening in the present moment and respond to it with mindfulness and awareness. This practice of presence will help you navigate your tests with clarity and wisdom. The lesson of acceptance is another cornerstone of spiritual growth. Acceptance is the ability to embrace your experiences without judgment or resistance. When you face a spiritual test, acknowledge your feelings and thoughts and allow yourself to experience them fully. Accept that you are human and that it is okay to feel vulnerable and uncertain. This practice of acceptance will help you navigate your tests with compassion and understanding.
The lesson of compassion is perhaps the most transformative. Compassion is the ability to feel empathy and kindness towards yourself and others. When you face a spiritual test, extend compassion to yourself and those around you. Recognize that everyone is doing the best they can with the resources they have. This practice of compassion will deepen your connections with others and elevate your spiritual consciousness. The lesson of gratitude is equally important. Gratitude is the ability to appreciate the blessings in your life, even in the midst of challenges. When you face a spiritual test, focus on what you are grateful for. Acknowledge the lessons you are learning and the growth you are experiencing. This practice of gratitude will shift your perspective and help you navigate your tests with a positive outlook. The lesson of resilience is another key aspect of spiritual growth. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from adversity and to keep moving forward. When you face a spiritual test, draw on your inner strength and determination. Remind yourself of the times you have overcome challenges in the past, and trust that you have the resources to navigate this test as well. This practice of resilience will empower you to face your tests with courage and confidence.
The lesson of interconnectedness is equally significant. Interconnectedness is the recognition that we are all part of a larger whole, and that our actions have a ripple effect. When you face a spiritual test, remember that you are not alone. Seek support from others, and offer your support in return. This practice of interconnectedness will remind you of the collective strength and wisdom that we all share. The lesson of self-awareness is another cornerstone of spiritual growth. Self-awareness is the ability to observe your thoughts, emotions, and actions without judgment. When you face a spiritual test, take time to reflect on your experiences and gain a deeper understanding of yourself. This practice of self-awareness will help you identify patterns and beliefs that hold you back and allow you to make conscious choices that align with your highest self. The lesson of humility is equally important. Humility is the recognition that we are all students of life, each with our own lessons to learn. When you face a spiritual test, approach it with a spirit of openness and learning. Let go of the need to be right or superior, and embrace the opportunity to grow and evolve. This practice of humility will deepen your connections with others and enrich your spiritual journey. Reflect on your own life. What lessons are your spiritual tests teaching you? How are you integrating these lessons into your daily life? Are you resisting, or are you embracing them as opportunities for growth? Each test is a gift, a chance to evolve and elevate your consciousness. By facing them with courage, humility, and love, you can transform your life and inspire others to do the same. Done. We have explored the nature of spiritual tests, practical ways to navigate them, and the wisdom they impart. Let's delve deeper into the long-term impact of these tests on our spiritual journey and how they shape our path towards enlightenment. One of the profound impacts of spiritual tests is the deepening of our spiritual connection. As we navigate these tests, we develop a stronger connection with our inner self and the divine. This connection brings us a sense of peace and purpose, and it guides us towards our highest potential. Reflect on your own spiritual journey. How have your tests deepened your connection with yourself and the divine? How has this connection impacted your life? Another significant impact is the transformation of our consciousness. Spiritual tests challenge us to expand our awareness and to see beyond the surface. They invite us to explore the deeper truths of existence and to align with our highest self. This transformation of consciousness brings us a greater sense of clarity and insight, and it empowers us to live in alignment with our values and purpose. Consider, how have your tests transformed your consciousness? How has this transformation impacted your life? The development of inner peace is another key impact of spiritual tests. As we navigate these tests, we learn to find peace within ourselves, regardless of external circumstances. This inner peace becomes a stable foundation that supports us through life's challenges. It allows us to navigate our experiences with grace and ease, and it brings us a sense of joy and contentment. Reflect on your own journey. How have your tests helped you develop inner peace? How has this inner peace impacted your life? The cultivation of compassion is another profound impact of spiritual tests. As we face our own challenges, we develop a deeper understanding and empathy for others. This compassion opens our hearts and allows us to connect with others on a soul level. It inspires us to offer kindness and support, and it creates a ripple effect of love and healing. Consider, how have your tests cultivated compassion in your heart? How has this compassion impacted your relationships and your life? The strengthening of resilience is another key impact of spiritual tests. As we navigate these tests, we develop the inner strength and determination to overcome adversity. This resilience empowers us to face life's challenges with courage and confidence. It reminds us of our inherent strength and resourcefulness, and it inspires us to keep moving forward. Reflect on your own journey. How have your tests strengthened your resilience? How has this resilience impacted your life?